Who is Constance Hatchaway in the Haunted Mansion? If you've ever found yourself wandering through the eerie halls of Disney's Haunted Mansion, you might have stumbled upon a mysterious and sinister figure known as Constance Hatchaway. But who is this ghostly bride, and what's her dark story? Constance Hatchaway was once a beautiful woman, born in Money County, California, around 1851. She had blonde hair and pale skin, and her life took a dramatic turn when she moved to Secret County, California, at the age of 18. Here, she became engaged to Ambrose Harper, the son of successful farmers, and they married in 1869. However, Constance's marriage to Ambrose was short-lived and ended in tragedy. She murdered him with a hatchet, decapitating him and keeping his head in a hatbox as a twisted souvenir. This was just the beginning of her sinister modus operandi. Constance would go on to marry several wealthy men, each meeting the same gruesome fate. Her next victims included Frank Banks, an Eastern banker in 1872, the Marquis de Doom, a foreign diplomat in 1874, Reginald Kane, a celebrated railroad baron in 1875, and finally George Hightower, a member of the wealthy Hightower family in 1877. Each time she would murder her husband with a hatchet and store their heads in hatboxes, accumulating wealth and status along the way. Constance's final husband, George Hightower, brought her to a grand, haunted manor where she hid her incriminating belongings in the attic. After murdering George, Constance became the owner of the mansion and eventually died of unknown causes at the age of 76. Today, Constance's spirit haunts the attic of the haunted mansion, where she is known as the Black Widow Bride. You can spot her in the attic scene, surrounded by her wedding gifts and portraits of her deceased husbands. She's voiced by Kat Cressida and modeled after Julia Lee. In the haunted mansion, Constance is a central figure, often seen with a hatchet and a sly grin. Her presence is eerie, especially in the dimly lit attic, but it's a key part of the ride's dark charm. If you look closely, you can even find her engagement ring embedded in the ground in the queue area of the Walt Disney World version. Constance's story is a dark and intriguing one, making her one of the most memorable characters in the Haunted Mansion. Her legacy continues to captivate visitors, adding a layer of mystery and horror to the classic Disney attraction.